We all come across to those situations where we have two sheets and we need to do some little bit of comparisons between them. Maybe we want to find some missing rows, or maybe you just want to do a cell-by-cell comparison and see the difference between the two sheets. So today we're gonna do 3 comparisons. The first one, I have the master's email sheet, which has the emails, and the second sheet has which is the current sign up sheet and has emails too. So the first comparison is I want to find out which emails are on the master email sheet but not on the current sign up sheet. So we're gonna use the add-in called SowReMai, which is the one currently opened on my right panel. So let's go to the compare sheets here and let's do some bit of setup. Let's go to the master's email and select our table and capture the values, and let's go to the current sign up sheet too and do the same. Let's select our table and capture the values. Okay, so we have 3 options here. We want to find the missing or matching items, of which in our case it is the emails we want to compare. So we're gonna choose the option 1. We're gonna go through this option 2 in this video. Let's go to the next section, of which is asking what we want to find between the both sheets, of which it has the missing and the matching what is the same on both sheets. So we want to find the missing, of course, and the columns I want them to be compared. It is the email column on sheet A and also the email column on sheet B, and the output I want them to be highlighted. I want those rows that are missing to be highlighted. Or you could choose to extract a new sheet and create a new sheet. It will create a new one. So up to you. Let's see which emails are missing. And as you can see, they are now highlighted, and you are being told here down there are 20 rows highlighted in red, which are missing from B. That's how simple it is without formulas. So let's move on to the second comparison. So the second comparison we want to make, we have the budget sheet, which is version 1, and we have the budget sheet again, which is version 2. What we want to do, we want to go cell by cell and spot the difference between the sheets, and they will be highlighted. So let's do a setup again. Let's capture the values on version 1 sheet, and let's do the same for version 2 sheet. Okay, we went through the first option. Now let's go to the second option and see what it can do. We want to compare the exact layout, so let's go ahead and do it. And they are highlighted. Those cells which are highlighted, it is the difference between the two sheets. Let's see whether it is correct. Here the first one highlighted, it is AD 18, and here it's 7,093, and same story for the others too. Let's move on to the next comparison. So the last comparison we're gonna make today, we have the sales system export sheet, which is this one currently open, and the bank statement sheets. So this is the advanced comparison we're gonna do today, which is the third one, reconcile by ID. So here, what we want to find, we have the invoice ID column on the sales system sheet, and we also have the invoice ID column here on the bank statement sheet. What we want to find out, we want to find out exactly whether this invoice ID or any invoice ID has this exact amount for both sheets. We want to make sure that is true no matter the order of the rows on both sheets. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's first recapture our table here, and let's do the same for statement sheets. Okay, let's choose the third option here, and you have to map out the columns you want to compare. So for sales system export sheets, we have the invoice ID, and so as in sheet B, the invoice ID, those are the values that are going to be looked at. Those are the ones that must exactly match actually. So the value columns to check, which we want to check the amount columns. Let's go ahead and select the amount column here for the A, and also select the amount received here for B. So it doesn't matter the order of your rows on both sheets, it just works. Okay, let's run the comparison, and 3 mismatches found, which are the ones highlighted. That means for this ID here, the amount on the bank statement is this one, but on this sales system, the amount for that ID is totally different. It means that, so I cannot completely okay, but it means that you get it. So that's how simple you can compare two sheets on Excel with an add-in called SowReMai, of course.